What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, we're talking Dogecoin today, baby. And yes, for all you Doge fanboys out there, I know there's a lot of you. You know what? Throw us a thumbs up. Throw us a like if you like what we talk about on this channel. If you are a fan of Doge, throw us a like because that's what we are talking about on this video right here. Also, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those notifications. We are getting so close to 2,500 subscribers. We have all of you viewers to thank, so thank you so much for the support. As soon as we hit 2,500, we are doing a gift card giveaway to maybe a couple lucky people, so definitely make sure to subscribe to be entered for a chance to win that. One last thing, and then we're jumping right in and talking about Doge. Definitely make sure to take a look at our Facebook page. Give us a like on there, and then also we have a brand new group that we just started on here, Tales from the Crypto. Look it up. It's public. You can join it anytime, and we're giving a bunch of free content on there. It's a great community for people to go and hang out, talk crypto, have some fun. It's going to be awesome. Okay, with that being said, guys, let's dive right into Doge. It's not going to be a super long video. We're going to try to wrap it up quick. We know your guys' time is valuable, and we want to get you the information as quickly as we possibly can. Okay, so Doge, sitting at number 13 right now. You can see absolutely pumping today. We are filming this the night prior to this coming out, so bear with us. The numbers may be off just a little bit. We have a crazy day tomorrow and just are not going to have time to be able to film it tomorrow, so we are pre-filming this. So these numbers may be off. And again, as always, guys, this is not professional financial advice, so definitely don't take it that way. This is all, especially with a project like this, I mean, I'm going to be honest, it's all speculation. It's all speculative. So take it with a grain of salt. But definitely listen up because it's going to be interesting. So you can see sitting at basically 50% up for the day. If we go down through, this is where things start to get interesting with Doge, and we are going to dive in. You know what? Let's talk about what it is first, then we'll dive into this stuff. So as you can see, guys, Doge is nothing more than it was a meme coin. Okay, it was a joke. It was meant to be a joke. It has, in my opinion, not really any intrinsic value. And as you're going to see as we go later on into this video, there's some other high-profile people that kind of think the same thing. But this thing has taken on a life of its own, and it is an interesting project, and it's something definitely interesting to talk about. So as you can see, Dogecoin is an open source peer-to-peer digital currency favored by Shiba Inus. Anybody that doesn't know a Shiba Inu is that type of dog right there, worldwide. Again, it was a meme coin. It was meant to be a joke, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own and has made its way all the way to number 13 in overall market cap. Only in crypto, right? Only in crypto. And I just want to say, are you really in crypto if you haven't at least heard of Dogecoin or at one point or another traded it? I mean, guys, that's a joke. You know what? You don't have to. You certainly don't have to own this coin. A lot of people have at one point or another dabbled with Dogecoin a little bit, because I can tell you, I remember back when I first started back in here. The interesting thing about it, 3-4 years ago was, I mean, look at that. It was so inexpensive. It was one of those things where it was so inexpensive to get into. At the time when you're brand new, like, you don't think about market caps and stuff like that. You look at it and it's like, wow, I can get that thing for like 1/10 of a cent. Like, that's crazy. And then you can buy, a crap ton of them and everything. And hey, you might ride the wave like that right there and ride it all the way up, 10 times gains or something like that, which back then was huge. What I want to talk about, though, is take a look at this year. Okay, in the last year, up 5,400%. Okay, huge, massive gains. Just in the last 14 days, 100% gains almost. Look at it absolutely pumping right now, going parabolic. And if you look at it earlier in the year, this was one of the targets from, if everybody remembers the whole WallStreetBets thing with GameStop, AMC, all that, and they were pumping the price up on that and everything. Same idea with this right here. I mean, I can remember back in, I think it was February-ish, January, February timeframe, somewhere in there, a couple months ago, when this thing absolutely went parabolic in one day. It went up like 800, 900% in one day. I mean, absolutely insane. But that's the type of movement that this project right here can experience sometimes, mainly just because, like I said, it gets a little bit of news here and there. It gets somebody tweeting about it, and we are going to talk about that right now because it does have some of the biggest celebrities in the game right now that back it, or at least talk about it a lot. Elon Musk is a big-time talker about Dogecoin. He tweets about it all the time, it seems like. And then Mark Cuban as well, okay? And as you can see, Mark Cuban went on record basically saying that he doesn't believe it's a bad look. He thinks the Dogecoin, being as inexpensive as it is, gives you the most bang for your buck in crypto in terms of entertainment. Now, he basically says, hey, there's no intrinsic value, which we talked about earlier in this. I mean, there's really not. It doesn't have any intrinsic value, but it gives you a better chance of winning than a lotto ticket. And while doing that, it gives you basic economic principles of supply and demand, and it introduces a whole new wave of people into crypto, which at the end of the day is what we all want, because the more people in, the more potential there is for massive gains. Okay, so hey, Dogecoin has its place within the market. Is it something you should invest in? Hey, that's got to be your call. That's got to be something that makes sense for you and your portfolio. But you can see it does have some celebrity endorsement behind it. And then, as you can see right here as well, another big piece of news right there. Crypto payment processor Bitpay announced that it had started allowing merchants to accept Dogecoin for payments, and then the Dallas Mavs are going to be the first to accept Dogecoin. Of course, the Dallas Mavs are owned by Mark Cuban. Okay, 2 days later, Cuban basically said that they had over 20,000 orders paid for with Dogecoin, and if they managed to sell another $6.5 billion, the Dogecoin price could reach a whole dollar, which, given where it came from, would be massive gains for that. Excuse me. So, ultimately, do I think it'll hit $1? It's hard to say, guys. I will basically say Dogecoin is a tough one to peg. Not that any crypto is easy to be able to give a full-on price prediction, because look, this market moves so quickly, so rapidly, and a lot of times without any heads up or anything like that. Is it possible? Sure. Do I see this hitting $1? Personally, I don't know. I don't think it will. Am I invested in it? No, I'm not invested in it. If I was going to get into this, and again, this is not professional financial advice. If I was going to get into it, I would have wanted to get into it way down here. To me, this is not something that I'm going to be buying personally at this price point. Doesn't mean that you can't. It's something that I'm not going to be buying personally at this price point, because it's such a tough one to peg as far as where it's going to go, because it does move one way or another very, very quickly based on the littlest, small amount of news. And it's going to be a roller coaster, guys. You just have to know with this, it would be a roller coaster of a ride. Ultimately, where do I feel that this could end up? I had went on record previously and said I thought it would be about 25 cents by the end of the year. I will amend that a little bit because the market is moving so quickly and it's been extremely bullish. I would say I expect Dogecoin probably to be somewhere around 40 cents is kind of my guess. It could very well go much higher than that. But again, it's one of those things without it having a lot of intrinsic value. And I mean, you guys know me. I don't do a whole lot of technical analysis. I'm all about the fundamentals of it, the use case, the team behind it. And this just doesn't have any of that type of stuff I look for. If I'm going to speculate on something, I'm going to go after one of the low cap gems that we talk about on here and everything personally. But hey, you know what? I've held Dogecoin before. I can tell you I've made money on it before. So it's definitely an opportunity for it. So guys, with that being said, that's all I've got. Let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Where is Dogecoin going this year? Is it going to the moon? Is it going to zero? Let us know in the comments below. With that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one.